The Speedy Rabbit and the Patient Turtle. Once upon a time in a lush and colorful meadow there lived a Speedy Rabbit named Ruby and a patient turtle named Toby. Ruby was known throughout the meadow for her lightning-fast speed, while Toby was admired for his calm and steady nature. One sunny morning, the animals in the meadow gathered for a race. Everyone was excited, for it was well known that Ruby was the fastest animal around. Toby watched from the sidelines, a smile on his face. "Are you racing, Toby?" a squirrel asked, surprised to see the turtle not participating. Toby nodded and replied, "Oh, I'm not much of a racer. I enjoy taking my time and savoring the journey." As the race began, Ruby dashed ahead like a streak of lightning. Her speedy legs carried her effortlessly through the meadow, leaving a trail of dust behind. All the animals cheered for Ruby, amazed by her speed. But as the race continued, something unexpected happened. Ruby's energy began to wane, and her legs felt heavy. She slowed down, panting heavily, as she struggled to keep up her pace. The finish line seemed farther away than ever. Meanwhile, Toby was making steady progress, moving along at his own unhurried pace. He was not focused on the other racers, but on enjoying the sights and sounds of the meadow around him. His patience and determination kept him moving forward. As the race neared its end, Ruby was almost out of breath and feeling discouraged. Just then she saw Toby approaching, his determined eyes fixed on the path ahead. Ruby was amazed to see how far Toby had come. With a burst of renewed energy, Ruby summoned her remaining strength and crossed the finish line just a second before Toby. The crowd erupted in cheers, celebrating Ruby's victory. As the animals congratulated Ruby, she turned to Toby and said, "Toby, you may not have won the race, but your patience and perseverance are truly admirable." Toby smiled warmly and replied, "Thank you, Ruby. And your speed is incredible. We each have our strengths, and together, we've shown that friendship and determination matter more than being the fastest." From that day on, Ruby and Toby became the best of friends. They learned that their differences made them stronger when they worked together. Ruby's speed and Toby's patience complemented each other perfectly, and they often teamed up on various adventures in the meadow. And so the Speedy Rabbit and the Patient Turtle continued to explore the meadow, proving that true friendship knows no boundaries, and that a little bit of speed and a little bit of patience can go a long way in making life's journey joyful and fulfilling.